What is up, everybody? Can you guys hear me okay? Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk here on the Sleuth Intuition channel, where we enjoy a cup of Joe and shoot the shit. Welcome in, Danny B, Courtney, return the diamonds, rescue all the dogs. Thank you, rescue. Christine, Phil. What's up, everybody? All right, what's the word on the street, guys? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I lost my pen. Danny B, what's up? Thank you. She Warrior, hope you have a great day. Today is Monday, the 10th, February 10th. Starting to get warmer here in Arizona. I don't know about you guys. You like it? This is the new. We got a lot of room in here. You know, we could do experiments. We could do things pertaining to cases. All kinds of things that we couldn't really do in the upstairs office. Eagles and Gulf of America all on my B-Day. Well, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Woo! Woo! I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. The only thing the Super Bowl means to me is no traffic and a good time to go get some food. Like if you don't plan on making dinner, best time to go get some food is when everybody's worshiping the television during the Super Bowl, during their satanic rituals and all of that. Everybody's doing it. They're, oh, shabalabalabala. Ooh. Nope, I don't do that shit. What's up, Courtney? Diamond says I didn't watch it either. No, I didn't watch 1 second of it. Well, I take that back. On X, I watched a little bit of the halftime show, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Ridiculous. Here in KC, we were pumped out. Oh well, food was the best part. Well, yeah, I guarantee you, in Kansas City, you guys were lit. I don't know. I stopped really focusing on sports, things like basketball and football, when I started noticing how political they've become. What the hell? All right. Sorry, I had to help my wife with the dog food. She can't lift anything heavy anymore. Halftime show was horrible. Comic relief. Did you guys hear about Josh Shapiro? Isn't that crazy? We were just talking about Josh Shapiro with Ellen Greenberg's case, and now he's being accused in an official private criminal complaint of having something to do with Donald Trump's assassination attempt in Butler. Isn't that crazy? The whistleblower or the complainant is Hadassah Feinberg. And I do have a video from her if you guys want to watch that or if you guys want to discuss that at all. But I mean, it was just 2 days ago I was telling you how the vibes I was picking up from this guy, how he's just a like snaky vibe, sleazy vibe. No, Miss Doc, that was my garage door. It goes over my head like this. And my wife was getting home. She told me that she needed help with the dog food, so I just told her just come through the garage. I'll grab it. She needs my muscles. Yep. The Super Bowl is nothing to me, CJK. I don't look forward to it. When I wake up, I don't even realize that it's on. Like I just don't care. Danny B says, wait, what? Can you explain more about the Shapiro thing? Sure. I have a video here from Hadassah Feinberg. I think she posted it on her TikTok. This might be a post from her X feed. I think she might be Speak Up. That might be her. And then we got the fridge technician finally coming to fix the damn fridge because he came back last time and got the wrong part. Yeah, who even is Kendrick Lamar? Who is even that? Chill, daddy. Chill, daddy. What the hell is even that? He says he's a half hour away. So no, we'll be probably almost done. All right, let me share my screen with you beautiful folks this fine Monday morning. Okay, this was the first thing I saw this morning because I was looking up Josh Shapiro, seeing if there's any updates on the Ellen Greenberg. And apparently during the Super Bowl, this news was breaking. I don't know how reliable it is. Apparently she filed the original complaint and it was dismissed. It was basically swept under the rug. She says here, I am a federal whistleblower who worked for the Pennsylvania State Police, Dauphin County, and was preliminarily accepted for employment with the FBI. Governor Shapiro tried to lock me up and take my kids to silence and punish me for exposing the corruption in Pennsylvania, the murder of Ellen Greenberg, and the attempted assassination of President Trump. His criminal plans were unsuccessful, and I am still alive to testify. Let's keep it that way. And here is the video that she posted. Hadassah Feinberg is her name.
People, my name is Hadassah Feinberg, and I hereby affirm that I filed a private criminal complaint naming Joshua Shapiro, aka Governor Joshua Shapiro, in the state of Pennsylvania as a defendant for the attempted assassination against former President Donald J. Trump. I, Hadassah Feinberg, aka Affiant, hereby charge Governor Joshua Shapiro in his personal, individual, and official capacity with murder and attempted murder. Governor Joshua Shapiro conspired with multiple parties to act on the political scheme and carry out the attempted assassination of former President Donald J. Trump by and through an abuse of power, both directly and indirectly, in the state of Pennsylvania. Governor Joshua Shapiro, through the executive branch, enforced, conspired, and carried out the attempted assassination on former President Donald J. Trump on July 13th, 2024, because he knew that President Joseph R. Biden would be an unsuccessful presidential Democratic nominee running against former President Donald J. Trump. In the weeks leading up to the Trump rally, President Joseph R. Biden made frequent visits to Governor Joshua Shapiro to discuss the obstacle faced by the Democratic Party. Governor Joshua Shapiro organized, schemed, and conspired with or without President Joseph R. Biden the premeditated plan to carry out the attempted assassination against former President Donald J. Trump. Governor Joshua Shapiro is guilty and liable for the attempted assassination, along with crimes against the Affian's family, Greenberg family, Peterson family, Daniel Harris, Jared Tutko, Iris Mummert, Yvonne Worski-Werman, Elena Belagolovsky, Smith children, Matt Konopesky, Mindy Kell, Rajette Harris, and hundreds of victims across the state of Pennsylvania who exposed public corruption in the state of Pennsylvania. Governor Josh.
Now, remember, Josh Shapiro was the attorney general when Ellen Greenberg died. If it wasn't for him and if it wasn't for his office, there may have been an actual homicide investigation take place. He's obviously part of some kind of a cover-up, in my opinion. So he's definitely corrupt, if you were to ask me.
Joshua Shapiro abused his power as governor to conspire with local and state law enforcement officials and has actively failed to protect hundreds of victims across the state, as referenced in the RICO lawsuit lodged in the Maryland District Court on July 3rd, 2024, both named and unnamed. See Feinberg versus Cintron, U.S. District Court, Maryland 1:24-CV-01957. Governor Joshua Shapiro failed to ensure that the Pennsylvania State Police, under his supervision, would clear the event prior to the rally, and intentionally failed to ensure the safety of the former President Donald J. Trump due to his modus operandi with the assistance of unnamed local and state law enforcement officials and monetary donors, including George Soros, BlackRock, President Joseph R. Biden, both intentionally and unintentionally. Governor Shapiro has been a suspect and perpetrator named in multiple private investigations and lawsuits for years for state and federal crimes, and he has actively engaged in public corruption with the Philadelphia FBI office.
So, I mean, you guys get the gist, right? So imagine being so power hungry and thinking you have so much control that you can kill a soon-to-be president and previous and prior, just to probably help conceal your corruption. I mean, just his involvement in Ellen Greenberg, if he covered that up purposely and was advised to and did it for money or did it for control, or I mean, that's enough to put him in prison. So he's definitely motivated. Hopefully something comes of it. Because, I mean, we followed the Ellen Greenberg case for how long? And just looking at the facts of the case, you can just tell that she was most likely 99.9%. She was murdered. She was murdered and the crime scene was staged. Law enforcement came in there and cleaned it up before anybody had an opportunity to investigate it. The coroner ruled it a homicide, quickly changed his mind, to self-harm. Now, recently, he's changed his mind again. So he's feeling confident, right? The people who had power over him prior no longer do. And one of the main things that has changed is we no longer have a Democratic president. And I know a lot of you out there are Democrats, and this isn't a shot at you guys, but I mean, Democrats are just, the party is evil. This is the kind of shit that they do. They're just all about power. They're not doing anything for the country. How do they stay in power? How do they gain more power? How do they use the system to elevate themselves and the folks who are like them? That's what we're dealing with. And I'm not saying the Republicans are, let's just say politicians. Let's just put it that way. But specifically, I've noticed that with the Democrats. It's all about power, lying, manipulation, ideological subversion, fraud. So I don't think we've heard the last of that. Josh Shapiro. I mean, all you got to do is take one look at him and you can just tell he smells like sulfur from the pits of hell. But other than that, what else you guys want to talk about? Yep. Just like it is. I mean, it's exactly like the mafia. The mafia was just really like lower level politicians. The real mafia is up at the top. I mean, just thinking you can get away with assassinating a president like that is crazy. Just to secure your future. Yep. That's exactly what it is. There's a group of people that don't like Americana and that idea. They want to change it. They're ready to join like a global government. I'm not ready to do all that. Not until everybody else kind of gets on our level. As far as spirituality, peace, brotherhood, just that neighborly way of living, you know, we need that back. We can't join forces with anybody until, you know, people are on that level. You still have slavery in some countries. You have the shit that's going on in South Africa. The Middle East is a mess. Things that they were trying to accomplish in the United States, they've actually accomplished in places like Australia, the UK, Europe. So thank God, you know, we made it out of that. And hopefully we can start to change things around. Because there's no way you can count on your FBI, right? Facilities like the FBI, there's no way you can count on them when your government is corrupt. Because when the cat's away, the mice will play.
If you go to the parade, you say, hey, Bradshaw, hey, boy, you're going to win the suck again next year, you hillbilly. We run your ass out of here. So don't ever expect to satisfy them. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
What the hell?
I played quarterback, and I know what it's like.
This nigga really just said this on national TV. Watch everybody's face.
First thing you hear when you have that parade, if you go to the parade, you say, hey, Bradshaw, hey, boy, you're going to win the suck again next year, you hillbilly. We run your ass out of here. So don't ever expect to satisfy them. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
The fuck? Politically correct. You got to be politically correct. Daisy Bradshaw isn't going to play PC. Yeah, I'm so sick of it, honestly. Shit, that's not real.
Mitad y mitad. O sea,
Some fake ass shit right here. I can't tell. Are they actually connected? Siamese twins that got pregnant. No, that's not real. That's got to be fake. Yeah, you can see her shoulder right there. You little fakers. The Super Bowl owl. Moloch. Worshipping that owl. Oh, Super Bowl gods. You know, I mean, the street was empty, guys. I mean, that's pretty disgusting when human beings are worshiping at the television like that. I went and got some fast food because, of course, my wife. I'm not feeling good. I need this, this, and that. Like, okay, I'll go. Perfect timing. Not one car on the street. Everybody inside the restaurant was watching the Super Bowl. And I'm like, this is magnificent, you know? It was like a ghost town. The entire world, or at least the country, was worshiping that television at that moment. Pretty scary. What's up, Ziggy? So as soon as the repair guy gets here, I got to bounce, but I don't. He says he's about a half hour out, so. What's going on, CJK? What are you up to? Daisy says the AI on Jimmy Johnson was cool. What's that? What? I missed that part. Let's see.
I can remember. It's one of my life's great passions, and I've been involved with the sport at some of the highest levels since I was a very young man.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of cool. Oh, that's neat. I would play it, but they'd probably fuck with my video. But we'll take a look at it. He's got his belly coming in. Back when I used to watch football. CJK, working. Have a great day today. Don't work too hard. What a crybaby. Well, I guess that's going to be my X feed. All Super Bowl. The only thing that I can think of was Kendrick Lamar was wearing bell bottoms. Like, what the fuck was that shit? It doesn't make any sense to me. Bunch of weirdos. Holly weird. And then these guys. What the crazy. Isn't he under indictment? Yeah, I forgot about that case. Whatever happened to that? We covered it briefly. I mean, they thought the owner of the home might have poisoned them or did some kind of weird experiment on them last time I checked. Oh shit, I thought that was Beyonce for a minute. I think that's his daughter. I was like, damn, Beyonce's skinny as hell. She's back on that twack. But I think those are his kids. Damn. Man, she looks like her mom. Fucking crazy. I thought it was so stupid, Daisy. All of it's just extremely annoying to watch. Absolutely, Miss Dog Lover. It's because we know what they had to do, you know? In order to get to that next level, we know what they did, you know? The gatekeepers opened that gate for a reason. We know what it is. We can smell the sulfur. Okay, so is that what it was? They got high, passed out outside, and died from the elements? Is that the official story? Daisy. Yeah, all the politics, they just make me sick. Like, enough is enough. Like, it's not about football anymore. It's about influence. It's about rigging the game. It's about using it to backmask like black magic and shit that they're planning to do in the future. For whatever reason, it's a satanic rule. You have to warn the masses before you do something really bad. So that's what they do. They come out in like commercials and events and through Hollywood, and they kind of give you a preview of what they're planning to do. So that way, when they actually do something extremely wicked, like 9/11 or whatever, they can say, well, I warned you. It's part of the ritual. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, why is she so mad in this video? It's because she knows something, huh? She's like, I hate you. I hate you. You got my sister involved in a satanic cult. You son of a bitch. She's going crazy. Hey, brown eyed girl, what's up? All right. And guys, don't forget we have 2 live streams scheduled for today. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So in about 3 hours, we will be diving into the Delphi murders. This one was titled The Schillmiller Effect. I don't know if you guys know about Schillmiller. He's the guy out of Indiana who created a catfish profile, just like Keegan Kline did with Anthony Schatz, claiming to be a very successful, rich, good-looking guy. Convinced somebody in Alaska to sexually assault their own 3-year-old sister. So they produced CSAM that way. They were also charged with that as well. But eventually, Schillmiller convinced this woman to kill her best friend and to film it, to live stream it to him. And what she did was, in the promise of millions of dollars, she went and recruited 2 of her friends and promised them money. Like, hey, if we kill this girl and we do it the way that we're being told, he called himself Tyler, but it was Schillmiller. We'll get paid millions of dollars. So they came and they killed their friend who was mentally disabled. They took her to a trail near a river. It's identical to Delphi, all the way, everything. And it kind of gives you a preview into what the motive might be. So we're going to look into that. And then later in the day, something that I've been kind of investigating. They're not called snuff films anymore. They're referred to as red room films. Doesn't need to be in a red room. It's just murder, live streaming murder. But on top of the live streaming of the actual act itself, you're able to click on links and things like that to actually pay extra money. So you can pay $500 and that'll get you access to the show. Like you're watching the event take place. Now, if you want to pay $10,000 instead of $500, you can actually have the perpetrator of the crime. You can give them instructions. You can literally click a link, pay your money, leave your message, and the sick son of a bitch on the screen torturing these people will do what you tell them to do, or follow your instructions and follow through with your request. Yeah, Christine, the owner of the house with that Kansas City Chiefs that passed away in the freezing temperatures. That dude was a very strange character. There's more to that story. And that's what bothers me about murder investigations. If law enforcement can't put things together, sometimes they won't even pursue it. You know, they're waiting for a tip, they're waiting for a witness to come forward. They just don't have the time and energy to follow down every whim or every theory. It just doesn't work that way in the real world. That's why social media and web sleuths are so important. We can kind of come in there and do a lot of the legwork, some of the basic clearing of a lot of basic shit, honestly, or the unclearing. Yeah, we didn't see anything. I wouldn't even notice if I did see it. I have the spelling and the grammar of an 8-year-old. I'm special. Don't judge me, though. Is it so difficult to hit the like button? Come on now. Come on now. Hit that like button. Right now. Thanks, Daisy. So we'll probably talk about dark web red rooms a little bit later in the day, but very interesting. I have a lot of content for that. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And remember, when it comes to the Delphi case, they brought up the whole Yubo. Yubo is a live streaming app. Why did they bring up Yubo in relation to Anthony Shots? I don't understand that. But the truth is, guys, the investigation, they don't know. They don't know what the motive is. They don't know why Abby and Libby were killed. They just know that Richard Allen was the bridge guy and helped do it. That's it. We don't know anything about that case. We don't know who organized it. We don't know who motivated it. We don't know if anybody else helped. And either does the investigative team. And they're not going to come out on any of these YouTube platforms, on any of this mainstream media, and sit there and speculate and tell you how they really feel. But I guarantee you, behind closed doors and in the private rooms, they're talking about Keegan Kline. They're talking about Anthony Shots. They're talking about the FBI. And they're talking about how there's really nothing else that they can do for this case because of some of the dark forces that have been part of the whole thing from the beginning. What do you think is drawing you guys to the Delphi case? It's that old battle. It's good versus evil. And some people will just settle, right? Oh, it was the cops, it's the Freemasons, they're quick to settle. Everybody's lazy. But I think, unfortunately, patience is the key, which sucks about it because you don't want to wait around for justice. But I think it's the patience that brings victory in most cases. So I'm trying to be patient, buying my time, but I have my eyes wide open. Something's not quite right there. All right, guys, this dude's probably going to be showing up here any minute now. So as soon as I hear him pull up, we'll end the stream. How are you guys taking your coffee? Me, I'm taking half and half that I had left over from the other day and 2 sugars. So make sure you guys go hit the notification bell. for the Delphi live stream, the Schillmiller effect. It's going to be a very interesting one. This case is just as bad, if not worse, than the Delphi case. And the fact that it happened in Indiana, and I think it gives us some insight into what the motivation might have been or what may have actually happened. And remember, Schillmiller was free when the Delphi murders happened. So he might even be involved in that case. He might be the one motivating Keegan Kline and Richard Allen with promises of money. He asked exactly what happened in Delphi is what Schillmiller asked them to do in Alaska. I want you to kidnap a girl. I want you to, all the way down to the middle. We're going to meet her there. They took her to the trails. They went on a hike. And then on the hike, they presented a ruse that they were filming a movie. Their victim was tied up, duct taped hands and feet, and laid on the ground, and then told, this is not a movie. Like, you are now our prisoner, and began live streaming her. And this creep right here is on the other end of the phone. Telling her what to do. He's watching and he's listening. So they're live streaming it, and he's also talking to her, telling her, well, do this, do that. This is what I want you to do. Flavored creamer and sugar. Coconut creamer is my favorite. Oh, is that what you're having? Coconut creamer? I like hazelnut. I can do flavored creamer with a splash of coffee. Creamer with a splash of coffee. I take a little bit of coffee in my creamer. Yeah, I don't mind black coffee at all. I really don't. I don't know. I'm different all the time. Thank you, Daisy. He seems to be growing strong. Oh, I said he. That was the first time I said that. I wonder what that means. I wonder if my intuition's kicking in on that. I don't know. I don't think sweeteners are good for you either. There's a lot of weird shit in those sweet and lows and artificial sweeteners. 3 sugars in Dunkin' Donuts coffee with French vanilla cold foam. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Almond Joy. All right, guys. Well, I will see you in a couple of hours. And don't forget, the Sleuth Intuition channel is 100% crowd-funded. So thank you to all of you members out there for supporting my channel. All of you who continue to donate to the Cash App, thank you so much. But the easiest way to support my channel is to hit that like button and to go share the video. Miss Dog Lover says, stop putting sugar sweeteners in your drinks and you'll get used to it. Yeah, sugar's not really good for you guys. It's really not. Try not to consume too much sugar. So you guys have a great morning. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in just about 3 hours. I'll see you in 3 hours, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Peace.